Welcome to another day of the Daily Brief here at the Dakota, and I'm Jonathan Starr. Thanks for watching these. If you want to read the full articles of what we're talking about today, you can go to mydakotan.com, click on the Daily Brief, and there you can read it all. We'll have links to all the articles. An eventful day around the state yesterday, but in history, George Washington was the first president of the United States and was inaugurated this day in 1789 in Federal Hall in New York City, addressing his constituency on the proceedings of a new and free government. Also on this day in history, it is recorded that German dictator Adolf Hitler and his wife Eva Braun committed suicide in a bunker in Berlin. And to all the country fans out there, American country singer and songwriter Willie Nelson was born on this day in history. Minot Police Department found a Texas fugitive in a hotel earlier this week. The Minot Police Department arrested 32-year-old Delino DeShields Nelson of Fort Worth, Texas, at a hotel in Northwest Minot. Officers responding to an unrelated call around 2:30 p.m. received information about Nelson's possible location. Upon confirming to the National Crime Information Center that Nelson had a full extradition warrant from Tarrant County, Texas, for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon stemming from an incident where he allegedly shot a woman. Officers located and arrested him without incident. Nelson is currently held at the Ward County Jail pending extradition to Texas. Yesterday, Jeremy Olson stepped down as House Majority Caucus Leader. Jeremy Olson, he's a Republican from District 26 in the Arnegard area, resigned as North Dakota House Majority Caucus Leader, citing time constraints and professional obligations. In his resignation letter to House Republican leadership, Olson stated that the demands of caucus leadership during the interim, combined with employment commitments, made it not feasible to continue. His department leaves the Republican caucus without a floor leader as lawmakers approach the final days of the 2025 legislative session, prompting an expedited effort to name a successor before adjournment. That is a developing story that we will continue to follow. Trump orders list of sanctuary cities to target for funding freeze. On Monday, President Donald Trump signed executive orders aimed at penalizing sanctuary cities jurisdictions that limit cooperation with federal immigration authorities. The orders direct the Department of Justice and Department of Homeland Security to publish a list of such jurisdictions, which will then be reviewed by the Office of Management and Budget to identify federal funds, including grants and contracts, that could be suspended or terminated. The administration views these local policies as a lawless insurrection against federal law. Additionally, the orders seek to curtail federal benefits to undocumented immigrants and provide legal support and national security resources to law enforcement officials enforcing immigration laws. And there's a North Dakota law address avoiding criminal charges, improving life after jail. Yesterday, North Dakota Governor Kelly Armstrong signed 3 bipartisan criminal justice reform bills aimed at reducing incarceration rates and facilitating successful reintegration for former inmates. The legislation includes House Bill 1425, which allocates $1 million for pilot programs in 3 counties to divert individuals from the criminal justice system through mental health and substance abuse services. House Bill 1417 eliminates supervision fees for those on probation, addressing financial burdens that often lead to reincarceration. And House Bill 1549 establishes a grant program to support local jails in developing re-entry services, such as assisting individuals in obtaining identification and accessing health care. Federal agents interviewed UND Alumni Chair Fargo businessman about Ray Holmberg case. They interviewed Jim Poolman, a Fargo businessman and former Republican lawmaker who chairs the University of North Dakota Alumni Association and Foundation, regarding his association with North Dakota Senator Ray Holmberg. In a Facebook post on April 28th, Poolman discussed that Homeland Security agents spoke with him for about 30 minutes in September 2023, inquiring about Holmberg's associates and activities. Poolman stated he had no knowledge of Holmberg's criminal behavior and had not received any communications suggesting such conduct. Of course, Holmberg was sentenced to 10 years in prison after admitting to traveling to Prague multiple times between 2011 and 2016 with plans to sexually abuse children. This is a developing story, as it was reported by the Inform as well, that Jim Poolman resigns as chairman of the UND Alumni Association and Foundation Board of Directors. The former North Dakota Insurance Commissioner resigned from his position as chairman of the UND Alumni Association and Foundation Board of Directors yesterday. In his resignation letter, Poolman stated, "I don't want to be a distraction," referencing media reports about his interview with federal agents during the investigation of former Senator Ray Holmberg. Poolman emphasized that he had no knowledge of Holmberg's criminal activities and has not been charged with any wrongdoing. He also stepped down from the Forever UND Campaign Committee. Vice Chair Darla Adams of Grand Forks will assume the duties of chair pending her expected formal election at the upcoming annual board meeting. That is today's news. Be sure to go to mydakotan.com. Click on the daily brief there where you can read these articles and more. Please enjoy your day. And if you'd be so willing, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, become part of the Dakotan community. We really do thank you for watching. And we are excited about some things that we're going to be rolling out this summer to help us stay more engaged in our local community. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.